Good morning, everyone. It's a beautiful day. I'm happy we are back together. So let's start. Please lay down on your back, on your mats. Make yourself comfortable. Fully relax your legs, your pelvic floor, your back, lower back, middle back, upper back. Shoulder, lots of space between your shoulder blades. Relax your neck, lengthen the neck a little bit, bring the chin lower. And let's just rest there and scan your body. Look for feelings, comfort, discomfort, emotions, whatever happens, acknowledge it and embrace it. Maybe close your eyes and realize that you feel more with the eyes closed, more attention is going inside, inward. Observe your breath in and out without making any changes. Just breathe. Feel the weight of the body, relaxing on your mats. And again, let's be grateful for this perfect body, our health and well-being. Thank you for the miracles of life that we are. Again, for our health and happiness and the millions of possibilities and probabilities that we have. Acknowledge that you are perfect the way you are. Embrace yourselves. Accept yourselves. Unconditional love yourself. So very slowly, start rotating your wrists. Then flex and point your feet. Then rotate your feet. In one direction. Slowly, lazy. Then change direction. And slowly bend one knee, foot on the floor. Then let that knee fall on the side, outside. Then bring it up and rotate to the inside. So keep moving from the hip out to the center and in and back to the center. So warming up the hip, relax the bended leg to the outside, bring it up and to the inside and up again. Let's bend the other knee, straighten up the first leg, and let's do the same thing. Opening the left hip or the other hip, bring it up and rotate to the inside and up. And we repeat this 2 more times. Try to go slow to enjoy every single bit of it and to feel more. Then bend the other leg. And I want you to start rotating the pelvic floor with your breath. As you exhale, rotate the tailbone to the pelvis. The chin is falling down. As you inhale, rotate the pelvis to the tailbone. There is a big arch on your lower back. And continue following the breath. Rotate, tilt your pelvic floor in and out. As you inhale, the chest enlarges. More oxygen in, more prana. On the next exhale, please gentle squeeze your abdomen in to get rid of all the bad air on the lower lungs. And as you inhale, deep, deep belly breath. Fill up your belly. So we are doing deeper breaths now. Inhale, rib cage, upper body fill up with prana. Exhale, relax. So let's roll on one side, bring one arm along the head and rotate on one side and come up into seated. Then into all fours, tabletop. Let's slide our hips side to side. Then open more the knees and walk your hands more towards the front. Release your forearms on the mats. Release your sitting bones lower to the heels. And relax your head on the floor or on the block. Open up more the shoulders, forearms on the edges of the mats. Lots of prana on the upper body, on the rib cage, as it enlarges with every inhale. Chest. Then looking forward, wait for an inhale and come back into tabletop. Let's do the pelvis again with cats and cows. Exhale, abdomen in, round the spine. Inhale, big Buddha belly. Keep lots of space on the lower back. Let's continue, exhale. Inhale, slow motion, follow the breath. The breath gives you your speed. Don't forget to engage your abdomen as you exhale. And fill up your chest and belly as you inhale with more and more energy. So more food for our cells, more energy into the body. Then back to center, tuck your toes under, and let's come up into the downward dog. Walk the dog is the first one. Some of you like to go faster, go for it. I prefer to go slower so I can feel more. Both ways are equally great. Depends on what you feel in this moment and what you need in this moment. So I like to stretch my calf muscles now. and prepare, warm up the knees. Then I stop, maybe the knees remains a little bended for some of us. Lengthen up, create lots of space between the shoulders, widen long back, sitting bones away. Then maybe press the thighs back, straighten up the knees, release the heels closer to the mat or on the mat. Drop your head. Careful when you drop your head, don't drop your shoulders. Now let's walk slowly, our feet forward all the way between our hands. Place your hands on the shin bones, and from your navel extend the chest, shoulders back without tensing the neck. Then soften the knees a little bit, engage the muscle on your legs, and come up. Again, bended knees, side to side arms. Then let's go for side salutations. I want you to open your legs on the front of the mat, feet parallel. And I want you to move a little more weight towards your toes and more towards the heels. And feel your balance. And try to stop rubbing right in the middle. Equally distribute your weight on your feet. Then let's check sideways, side to side. And same thing, find your center. So raise a little bit the arches of your feet, pressing to all the toes, edges of the feet, heels. Then bring the energy all the way up into the body and inhale, extending the arms, extending mountain pose. Open up the heart into a soft, small back bend. On the next inhale, we come up, hands to the heart. Then let's raise the hands together up. Interlace, bend towards one side. Relax the neck. Make sure you don't rotate the shoulder forward. Imagine you have your back on the wall. Then wait for an inhale, come up. Change the interlace if you have it. It's perfectly okay to have the arms parallel to each other. Again, coming up. Arms forward, soften the knees. Send your hips back. Reaching forward, looking forward. Slowly, slow motion forward bend. Feel free to use a block here. Keep the knees bended. Relax your abdomen, your chest over the upper legs. Drop the head. Only when you feel comfortable, straighten up the knees. And if you have support on the floor, try to move the weight more towards the toes and back where you were before. And again, transferring more weight forward on the toes, on the balls of the feet. Then going back. So find your center here, your perfect place where you feel comfortable and safe. So bend the knees, bring your right leg back far away in high lunge. Left hand on the hip, open the left foot out, open the heart. Keep breathing. So bring the left arm to front and all the way up. That's optional. You can choose to keep the hand on the hip. Keep breathing. The head you can gaze up or forward or down. Ask your neck. Bringing the arm down and front leg back And we are in plank. Press your heels back, press your thighs up. Then knees down, rotate the pelvis to the tailbone, forearms down. Extend one leg, toes under, other leg, lower plank. Keep breathing. Push the heels back, big strong. Then soft knees down, and all the way down in Sphinx. So open up, long legs backwards. Press into your hands and come up in half cobra. Feel your chest fully open. Pubic bone down, long legs. Relax your glutes. Lower back full of space. Soft, letting go, down. Then move your hands backwards on the sides of your chest and raise from your navel into cobra. So toes under, be strong here and come up in plank. If it's not available, to the knees, then downward dog. Find again your perfect position in your personal downward dog. Feeling comfortable. Then looking forward, wait for an inhale and bring the left leg to front in high lunge. Again, open up. Then hand back, front leg back, plank. Let's change legs, right leg to front. In high lunge, right arm up. Keep breathing. Bring the arm down, front leg back, downward dog. Transfer the weight more into your toes and towards front, rolling out in plank or upward dog. So if your lower back hurts, stop in plank or stop wherever you feel safe. So let's do this again, rolling in upward dog or plank, then coming back into downward dog. One more time. Take your time. And back into downward dog. Looking forward, step forward with your right leg again. Open your right foot, right arm to front, open up again. Gaze up or forward or down. All is perfect. Bringing the arm down, many steps, small steps or one step to front into forward bend. If you are comfortable, let's stay here for 5 breaths. If you are not comfortable, slowly come up. If you are too comfortable, boring, too bored, hands on the hips or on the lower back or interlacing yoga mudra forward bend. So choose whatever variation you want. 3 more breaths. Or come up at your own pace when you feel like you need it. Then when you are ready, start looking forward. Lots of energy into the legs, Mula Bandha, Uddiyana Bandha coming up. Open up again. Arms all the way up. And check your pelvic floor here. Stay neutral. Open up into back bend. And hands to the heart. Surya Namaskar. Let's relax and do the other side. So I'm going to the other side of the mat. You don't need to change. So again, sun salutation. This time, mountain pose. Check everything. Be comfortable. Find your balance. Find your center. Maybe close your eyes for a moment and feel your body. I want you now to open your eyes and look straight forward. Don't look down. And I want you to walk on the place, on the spot. Walk on the spot. Don't look at your feet. And keep going. After we stop, you don't change your feet. Wherever they are, stop now and look down. So ideally, your feet will be fully aligned and still parallel. That's perfect. Sometimes you might find a situation when one leg is a little more to the back. You have to repeat to make sure that that's the case. It's not only for once. So that means that maybe this hip is more open with the leg on the back, and the other way around. This one is more to front. I'm exaggerating now. So let's do it again now that you know, so you understand you can do it on your own. So walk on the spot, don't think, just walk normal. Don't think, look forward. No cheating. Then stop, don't look at your feet. Now look down. Don't move, sorry. Now look down. So maybe one foot is more open. Maybe one foot is more to the back. Same thing, if one foot is more open than the other, that means that hip is more open than the other one. Nothing wrong, just keep in mind to work more to open the other side to become balanced again. So let's go back. Align your feet, watch your feet, make sure you start from parallel. Inhale, arms up. Hands to the heart, bend the knees, chair pose. Keep breathing. Rotate your head towards one side and towards the other side. With the breath, follow the breath. Inhale, rotate. Exhale, back to center one more time. Then looking forward, arms forward again. Relax your abdomen, chest over the legs, then straighten up the legs into forward bend. Keep breathing. Bend the knees, hands on the sides of your feet. You can walk back, step back, or jump back in plank. It's up to you. And we are in plank. And let's put the knees down. Side to side hips. Let's bring the knees a little closer. Extend your left leg. Make sure your hips are parallel to the front. So don't put all the weight on your knee. You press into the upper side of your foot. Extend your right arm, opposite arm. Keep breathing. Now bring everything to center. Inhale, extend. Exhale, pull the rope. So don't just move the legs and the arms. Try to engage something like there is some resistance. So you add some muscle work there. Then relax. Let's change sides. Other leg parallel to the floor, opposite arm. Same thing, round the spine like in cats and cows. Inhale, extend. 2 more at your own pace. Then release everything. Let's come up in downward dog again. And let's have some fun. Feet a little closer. Extend your right leg parallel to the, all the way up in down dog splits. Looking forward. Keep breathing. Open the hips. Rotate to the ceiling, gaze underneath your right armpit. Then coming back in down dog splits, hips parallel, square to the floor, square up with the shoulders. Roll up on your left toes and go into plank with one leg parallel. Don't tense your neck. Then come up again. Down dog splits. Let's bend the knee in the air and bring it all the way to front in pigeon. So in pigeon, front leg 90 degrees is the goal. If your knee hurts, sit on the side like me. Otherwise, don't sit down. Hips should be parallel, spread out with the shoulders parallel to the floor. Open your arms, reach away. So I'm demonstrating for the people with hurting knees. Support your head and stay there. As I support my head, I fully relax my neck. Let's stay here for 2-3 breaths. Try to move more to the back, your back leg, to release more the pelvis to the floor. And or open more the front knee towards 90 degrees. So careful with the joints. Never overdo the joints. Never overdo anything. But joints, really, really pay more attention to them. Slowly come up and sit on your right side. Bring the back leg to front, all the way over the other, or right leg straight, left leg over. If this is hard, if your left foot is on the side, please feel free to bring it on the other side. There is no competition in yoga. So if it's on the other side, if you cross over, you have to press into this. Don't keep it on the edge. Then elongate the back, hug your knee closer to you, don't let it far away. Lengthen up, reach up to the ceiling, then start rotating from your waist, chest, shoulders, neck and head going last. Release the arm on the floor. Make sure you lengthen the spine like there is a golden thread pulling you gentle from the crown up, starting from the tailbone. Then let's release back to center, change again, other side, reach up, rotate again, waist, chest, shoulders, neck and head. And let's go to the other side. So I'm not just resting here. Of course, I'm relaxing, but with every breath, I check if there is a little more space that I can use. Maybe on the exhale, I can rotate a little bit more. So just check if there is something, use it. This is how you go over the limits and create new ones. Then both arms to the right. Let's do push-ups slow. So hands are far away from you, far away from each other. Slowly going lower. Inhale, come up. Next time, let's stay here and check your neck. Make sure there is no tension on your neck. Feel your back strong. Feel which muscles are holding you. You don't need names, just feel it. And come up. Good. Now let's bring the leg over and right arm down, and let's open up and release. Let's move to do the other side. So coming up in downward dog. Feel free to stay longer, feel free to walk the dog, getting ready. Then bring the feet closer to each other, left leg up, down dog splits. Come up on the toes, going into plank with one leg parallel. Then inhale up, bend the knee, the open hips, rotate to the ceiling, gaze underneath the left armpit. Then come up again, down dog splits. Square up your hips with the shoulders, bend the knee in the air, bring it all the way to front in pigeon. Walk backwards the back leg. Open up more the front knee, whatever it is. Hips are squared up with the shoulders parallel to the floor. So don't lean on the side unless you have some discomfort on your knee. You can also always use a block underneath your hip for support. If that helps you relax more, that is perfect. Now slowly lengthen up in both directions. Then support your head. And let your body sink in all the weight into the mats. Enjoy the stretch. Breathe into the stretch. The more you breathe into the stretch, at one point you might not feel anything, so you can start moving backwards more the back leg or opening more the front knee. Even moving the arms more forward, the head lower. And relax again. One more breath maybe, then wait for an inhale and come up on your forearms. And sit on your left side. And bring the back leg all the way over. That's one variation. The other variation is left leg straight. Right leg over. Same thing, if the right foot is not on the floor completely, you are losing part of the pose, is nothing wrong. So if you still want to do it like that, that's okay. But to fully take advantage of this pose, this asana, press with your right foot, sitting bones down, lengthen up. So I need to hug this knee with my left arm, opposite arm, elongate, thread over arm rotation, lots of space. And when I reach my limits, I stop before going over. Make sure the other foot, the left foot, is flexed. And again, at one point, you might not feel any stretch. Hug tighter the knee. You can even extend the arm, the left arm, and hold the ankle and rotate more. So don't rotate too much. I repeat every time. If you have osteopenia, osteoporosis, or just in case if you didn't check, make sure you don't go over your limits. You rather do small, less is more. Then let's go back to center again. Fill up your body with space for prana. And rotate to the other side. Then both arms down. Again, away from you, away from each other. You want lots of space into your upper body, into your chest. Push-ups. Press into the floor. Feel your arms working, your back. Exhale down. Inhale slowly up. One more, we stay there for a little bit. Check your neck, make sure you don't tense your neck. That might become an habit that you might not observe. So that's why we check from time to time. Inhale, come up. So again, left leg straight, right knee bend it, left arm to the back. Let's raise just a little bit and relax. So both legs straight, sitting, hands on the back. Let's run on the spot. This is to release all the tensions from your legs. And if you have any discomfort on your hips, knees, ankles, this is another good exercise. Just shake. So let's take one leg at a time. Right to left. Let me sit straight here. Right to left. So small movement. Then run again. Then small movement. Shake it. Run. To release any eventual tensions from your ankles, knees, hips. Good. Let's move back to the knees and hands, tabletop. And finish this, come up into downward dog. Let's walk forward a little bit more, smaller dog. Left hand holding the right ankle, rotate to the ceiling. Maybe in this position, your knees might be straight or straighter. Let's change sides. Hold, rotate the other way. Then slowly walk your hands backwards and forward bend again. The legs are more open, the forward bend might be easier. Then slowly walk your feet a little closer. Bring your hands over the hips, open the heart, and come up. Again, inhale, gather the energy all the way, open up, back bend. Then hands to the heart, Surya Namaskar. Let's relax. And move on for balance. So, if you want, if you have a block, use the block, step with one foot on one block. The other foot is on the floor. I'll give you a moment. If you don't have a block, you can do it without the block. So imagine you have a block without the block and transfer all the weight on that leg, pressing into the floor and raise the other foot. This is without block, if you don't have a block handy. If you have a block, step your foot on the block, the other foot is parallel, looking forward, start pressing slow. And stay there until you are comfortable and until the other foot is free of weight. So enjoy the transfers of balance and going down. Let's do the other side. You can do it without the block, but imagine, I want you to understand the weight transference, how you feel it. So now I don't feel anything in this leg, so I start pressing, so I get the leg ready. Now I get the upper body ready, the whole body, toes to head. And at one point, the other foot is free of weight. This is always a great way to remember how we start in balance, because I saw too many times in my classes something like this. So open the legs, bend the knees, transfer weight. Make sure the other foot is free. Bring it to the side on the floor or up for 3 pulls. Make sure you don't press inside the knee. And make sure you don't lock the knees. You should have some space to adjust your balance. Keep breathing. So everyone that can walk has balance. And relax. Let's do the other side. Shake it a little bit. Again, so I'm preparing myself for the transition. I transfer weight here. I'm not ready now. I still have some weight on the other leg, so I need to engage more muscles, more energy into this side until this is free. And again, raise it as much as it's comfortable, but don't press into the knee. Make sure the hips don't rotate. Keep breathing. You can be your own tree, arms up or down or to the chest or moving. Keep breathing. Slowly, arms sideways and down, and relax. So at home, if you don't have a block, you can do on the stairs. So if the stairs are going this way, you put one foot on the stairs and do this exercise. Just for awareness, even if you have perfect balance, do it for awareness. Feel every little step. Let's do one more for balance. So walk all the way to the front of the mat. Soften the knees and weight on the left leg. Shoulders back, away. You can stay here or you can go into warrior 3. Arms along the body or to the chest or to the front. Then coming back, you can continue or relax. You can bring the leg to front, hold it with the opposite hand, leg parallel to the floor, looking forward or slowly looking back. Release. Release all the tension, shake it. Let's try to do the same thing on the other side. So you can do variations. I might do a variation now. So I'm transferring weight on the right. Even if it looks boring, it's really helpful for developing awareness. So I'm taking care of my leg that is holding, my other leg, upper body, moving into warrior 3. Then coming up, bringing the leg to front, hold the toes or the pants. Maybe look back, maybe not. Then slowly release. Excellent. So balance, everything is beautiful in yoga. But for me, personally, balance is the one that brings me more inside the body, because otherwise you can do it. So when after I'm doing balance, I'm more relaxed. It's more like in meditation. All my attention is inward. Otherwise I can hold it. So that's, I kind of love a little bit more the balance exercises. because we are, most of us, type A personality, and it's hard for us to slow down, and balance is doing the trick. Good, let's do some warriors, some triangles, sorry. Open up, middle of the mat, looking forward, 1 foot out. Hips going backwards. Remember, you are at the wall, back at the wall. So don't rotate your upper body. Arms perfectly vertical, align with the shoulders. Keep breathing. You can gaze up or forward or down as well. There is no best, they're equally important. Now bring the arm to the front, rotate the back foot, and let's go into the front triangle. So please don't bend the front knee. You can use blocks if you cannot reach, but do not bend the front. Keep breathing. You can go bigger, smaller, doesn't matter. Then bend the front knee, bring the back leg closer, rotate to the center, come up. Let's do the other side. So let's rotate the other foot out and prepare for side triangle. Keep breathing, keep opening. Relax your face. Then bring the upper arm on the floor, rotate the back foot, square up your hips with the shoulders, and front triangle. Other side. So if the front knee is straight, this is a very good stretch for the hamstrings, as we all sit too long, always, and especially on the last year. So again, bend the front knee, bring the back leg closer, and come up. Good. And let's move to the middle of the mat. Open the legs, let's go down into a squat. Again, you can sit on something. I'm using 2 blocks here. Or you don't need to sit on anything. So if you use blocks or whatever you have, with my elbows, I'm pushing away, opening the hips, lengthening the back. Keep breathing. Then let's sit. Knees bending, feet on the floor. Slide to side to side means then let's stay on our forearms and bring one leg over, open the hips, open the chest. So relax the knee, then open the hip and release. Let's change sides. Just bring the leg crossed over the other one and open the hip. So see how the other hip wants to follow, don't let it. Now let's do the same on the floor all the way down. One leg over, cross. Bring the other leg close to the chest. And with the same side hand, push away one leg and grab towards you the other one. Pull towards you the other one. Keep breathing. Make sure there's no tension on your neck and shoulders. One more breath here. And release. Changing sides, cross the other way. So again, with one hand you pull towards you, with the other one you push away to open the hips. Whatever it is, don't exaggerate. Then relax. Feet on the floor, knees together, feet apart. Long neck, chin down. Then let's bring the legs close to the chest. So bring the upper legs as close to the chest as you can. Rotate your shoulders back away. Straighten the legs as much as you can. So it's okay if the knees are bending. And bring the arms on the floor, palms down. Bring the legs towards one side, like 20-30 degrees. Then a little more, then all the way down. Or if it's too hard, bring slowly one leg, then the other leg. Let's relax. Rotate the neck away. Looking to the other side. Hold the toes if you reach, or the pants, or nothing, or keep the knees bending. There are so many possibilities. So again, we prepare for transition. This is the point when we need to pay more attention. You can bend the knees if you need, or raise the upper leg first, then the other one. So let's stay here and do the same leg. Just bring it 20 degrees, 30 degrees, 45, whatever, to one side, then up. Slowly bring one leg, same leg, and up. Again, one more time here, and up. Now let's bring both legs 45 degrees to the same side. We are working on the same side. Bring one leg up, the lower leg up, and back up. So exhale all the way down the floor, and inhale up at 45. Let's try one more time. Down and up. We did great. Bend the knees, hug the knees, rock from side to side, massaging the back. And let's get ready to do the same thing on the other side. So knees to chest. Bring them as close as you can. You can keep the knees bended or straighten the legs a little bit more, or all the way, or anything in between. And everything is great. Arms down, bring the legs towards one side, 20 degrees, 30 degrees, whatever it is. If it's too hard, bend the knees. If it's easy, bring the lower leg all the way down. Then the other one on top. Rotate the neck and head, look away. Relax everything. Surrender. Feel the weight of your body sinking into your mat. Feel the smile on your face. Relaxing the jaws. Relaxing the eyes. Then I'm preparing for the transition. First, I bring in my head back, then the upper leg, slowly all the way, then the other one. And now let's do on this side the same thing that we did on the other one. So in the same direction, one leg going lower, whatever you want, 30 degrees, 45, maybe more, without raising the other hip. And up. And we repeat 2 more times. Down and up. You can add some resistance when you bring the leg back up. Try to feel that you have an elastic band and there is some resistance. Now we move both legs towards one side, the same side at 45 maybe, and bring the leg all the way down and up. So you can use the hand to press into the floor so it becomes easier. Then up. And last one. And up. So we are good, hands over the knees. Let's go in circles. Last time massaging the back today, then the other way. Then we are ready for Shavasana. So lay down on your back, open legs, open arms, 45 degrees. Maybe palms up, maybe palms down, but don't rotate the shoulders in. Keep the chest fully open. Everything relax. If your back hurts, feel free to bend the knees, put the legs on your chair or on a ball or on the wall. Whatever props you want to use, feel free to use them. Then let's close our eyes and take a journey inside our bodies. Just feel your feet, your toes, relaxing. Releasing all the tensions from the legs all the way up from the toes to the hips. Feel the back of the legs, the top of the legs, the sides. Releasing the tensions makes the body lighter. Then same thing with the arms. Fully relax from the shoulders all the way down to the fingers. And let's concentrate on the pelvic floor, lower back, middle back, upper back, abdomen, chest, neck and head. Everything is fully relaxed. Now imagine you are in a beautiful place, beautiful light, all colors around. And there is this magical crystal that is filling your body with the vibration of the color red for your root chakra at the base of the spine. As we do this quickly Reiki session, you can put your hands on the first chakra, lower abdomen, receiving the energy from the crystal, the vibration of red. So the body knows exactly what it needs. Maybe it's over, the chakra is overworking or underworking. So it will go in perfect balance as needed at this moment. Let's move a little higher. Your hands, if you use the hands, you don't need to. Just feel comfortable. So the magical crystals this time directs orange energy, vibration of the orange color. It's a different frequency into our second chakra, All these energy centers called chakras are spinning like wheels in different directions with different speeds. So enjoy the orange frequency. So let's add on, moving higher on top of your navel, solar plexus, the center of decisions. The color is yellow, the magical crystal is directing yellow frequencies into our third chakra to balance it the way it needs, as per direction or speed or both. This chakra philosophy is old, and it's not only from yoga, it's also from the Chinese medicine, thousands and thousands of years of golden knowledge. They use also meridians. And we in yoga, we also use the channels. Let's go higher over the heart. The color is green. Beautiful green light. Perfect frequency for our heart chakra, the center of unconditional love. Imagine that over your body, it's a line parallel to your spine with 7 lights, 7 crystals, all colors. So the first one is right on top of your first chakra, emanating red. The second one is on top of your second chakra, below the navel, emanating orange. The third one yellow, and so on. So now we are on green or on the heart. So let's move on the 5th chakra. It's also on the line of crystals on top of us. And the magical crystal emanating blue frequencies for our throat chakra. The center of communication. So all these energy centers are taking care primarily of the organs and glands that surrounds close to them in vicinity. But they also support the neighbor's chakras, like the body. So if one chakra is working too slow or too fast, the neighbors are helping, are taking over. So let's move to the next one. Put your hands on your forehead. You can also cover your eyes for the 6th chakra, the 3rd eye. The color is indigo. Center of intuition. Pituitary pineal glands. So as you sit here, imagine again both the magical crystal emanating this time violet for the crown chakra, and also the line of crystals with all the colors. And these are the colors of the rainbow, and also all these colors combined gives us the white. The frequency of light has all the colors inside. So let's release everything. Being grateful for the crystals, for the healing session. We let them go. We can call them anytime we need. maybe before bedtime, before going to sleep. Now let's bend the knees one at a time. Take your time to shake the legs, move your toes, rotate your ankles, do whatever you feel in this moment. Then when you are ready, come up into seated. Take your time. Then let's sit. If you are not sitting, that's okay. Take your time. I'm a little bit over with time, and let's all be again and again grateful for all that is happening, for all that we are, for all that we have. And let's go towards each other with your personal thoughts, wishes, prayers. And I thank you, all of you, for sharing this time together. See you next time. Namaste.